Good day and happy new year. Today's date is January 2nd, 2024. I hope everybody had a beautiful New Year's Eve and fun New Year's and fun first day of the new year. But we are back at it again and we are going to get into this stock market. Welcome to Full Transparency Trading. I am your host, Sebastian, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the historical data of what happens the day after New Year's with the market. Let me go ahead and get signed in here. We're going to be taking a look at the past. This is for training purposes only here. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm simply here to show you what I see. Let's go ahead and go to setup, solo SPX. All right, so first off, we'll start off with the SPX and we're going to go to the 10-year, 1 week. We'll see how that opening week is for most years. Okay, so this particular January, it trended up. The next January, let's be right here. Okay, it kind of trended up. The following January, it was at a high and then it pushed down. So when it's at a high, it seems like it may push down. The next January, it trended up. So it just depends on, it seems like it depends on how the year ended. We end down, let's go over the 10-year. So what happens in January kind of depends on what's happening at the end of December. And usually what happens is from January on to the year, you'll see like a consistent trend upwards, unless you have a bad year like 2018 or 2022. But the year seems to start off going a little higher, trending a little higher. You see it every year. It's trending a little higher, trending a little higher, trending a little higher. 2021, another good year. 2022, unanimously bad year all the way around. Funny enough, the COVID years were both perfectly fine, but the year following where things kind of went back to work, we started trending down and then kind of consolidated for a little while. And now we're back on that uptrend again. Let's go look at some other stocks. Let's look at Tesla, TSLA, for the same amount of time. So Tesla was like flat. I can't believe Tesla was $9 at one point in time. So they have flat stats for that time, then shot up. The new year rising up. This particular year of 2021, they pulled down for a little bit, but then shot up at the end of the year. The following year was a push down. The following year was a push down, then rise up. And that seems to be the trend for Tesla. See what Microsoft has, MSFT. They've been open for a really long time. So Microsoft is up first year, down the second year. So it's really just a wait and see. Whereas after Christmas, it was pretty consistent across the board that it was going to rise up. This time of year, every year, it seems like a wait and see down, and then you have it go down again, and then the next year you have it go up. So it is definitely a wait and see deal for this. It's not going to be as smooth and as easy to read as what happened with Christmas. All right, and as you get a look at Apple now, another big player in the game, they were up. Then they were down, then they were down, then they were up. So like I said, there's not a perfect read on what happens afterwards. Whereas when you're looking at December, you kind of get the gist that things push up in December. January could be up or down. It really just depends on what happens. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to look to see what the market shows us in the pre-market. And then we're going to play off of that data. Since you can't get an accurate read, let's go ahead and take a look at today. In particular, the 5-day, 5-minute to get a gist of what's going on. So in the after hours, Apple ran all the way down to 187 and it is now back up to 188. So we had a big fall heading into the new year, guys. And that could mean that the market will start pushing down at the beginning of the year, but we shall see. But that's a large gap down. Ooh, it was a gap down and then a larger push down. Man, this might have been a time to hold some puts over the weekend. If any of you guys got some puts that you held over the weekend, you made some good money there. All right, let's take a look at Tesla, see what Tesla's doing. Usually they're all doing about the same thing. Oh yeah, Tesla ran down. See, but Tesla ran down in the after hours and came on back up. Tesla popped up here to the 200 EMA, ran all the way down to 245, and now it's back up to about 248. So kind of right there in the middle. Let's look at Google, GOOG. Yeah, so all of these stocks did the same thing. They hit their 200 EMA and then they fell way down, and now they're kind of recovering. So you just got to kind of wait and see what happens at about 9:15, and then you can make your plays based off of that first 30 minutes of the market. Let's look at SPY, SPY. Ho ho ho. SPY's down from 476 to 471. Man, we are recouping some of that hard push up that we had there in the after hours. Oh boy. So we could see more push down today, and we'll see. We'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go over to SPX, see what SPX did today. That should be a massive gap down for SPX. Oh, SPX hasn't opened up yet for the pre-market. So what we're going to see on SPX this morning is a massive gap down. So who knows where we're going to be playing this from, but we'll probably be playing SPX today or QQQ. It just depends on what the moves are. So across the board, stocks fell a decent amount over this last really just several hours. 4:30 in the morning. So in the last 4 hours, we had a decent fall. So be looking for that. Either the market's going to continue this push down for a little bit, which will put us in trend with how some of the years start, or we'll have a nice little pop up in the morning. We shall see. It is the second. We are starting with a downtrending market for the first day of the year, or the first open day of the year. Should be an exciting day in the market either way, guys. You know, some people are going to wake up to a lot of money who had some puts. Some people are going to wake up a little down bad if you held some calls. But either way, there's money to be made today. Well, that is it for this full transparency trading session. Pre-look at the market the day after the New Year's. And we are going to get ready for our trade here at 9:30. You guys have a great day. Best of luck out there. Be careful and protect your accounts. Thanks for checking in.